Hello my pouring friends. I'm here today to see if I can actually save some paint, which is an interesting thing because often we're trying to save a painting. The first thing I want to show you is how to, just in a quick minute, make your canvas a little bit more taut. This is a 10 by 10 inch canvas, nice deep side, and I've chosen to use a better canvas for this experiment just simply because the paint's really good paint. So if it works out well, it'll be on a nice canvas. To make your canvas just that little bit taut, get a spray gun with some only water, spray it into the back. Whoops! Give it a bit of a rub. That's probably not even compulsory, it's just possibly out of habit for me. And honestly, can you hear that drumming sound? It's almost there. It's drying and becoming taut as we speak. There we go. Fast and effective. Now, what happened to your paint? What happened to your paint, Maggie? What happened to your paint? Look at it. I had it all prepared and I didn't use it all. I actually got a telephone call and I needed to leave the home quite quickly, and it's now been 3 days and I've had a bit of time to settle down, and I've come out to my creation area and found this awesome Liquitex paint, all beautifully mixed up and ready to go, and I've left it for 2 days, so it's got a massive skin on top and it is possibly a bit thick underneath, but I want to try and use it. Like, look at this one. Amazing, look at that skin there. I'm going to pull that off and just see. Ew, I'm not even going to try and break it, and I'm just going to see how we go, doing some circles, some spirals, and then a bit of a tilt, and see if we can actually save this beautiful paint, because we know that it's gorgeous paint from just being dumped. Okay, so I'm not going to put down a base coat. I might just give it a quick squirt with water so that if I do decide to tilt it, the paint can have something to run off on. And if you didn't know that, you don't always have to put a base coat down so that your paint can run smoothly. You can do it with a little bit of water. So without further ado, let's go. Just trying to plan my painting now for my composition. Did you know, just out of interest, that odd numbers are better in paintings than even numbers? Apparently, it's got nothing to do with anything except your eye is more attracted to things that are slightly off balance when you're looking at creativity. So if I do something I want to have it with 3 parts. All right, that's incidental, isn't it? Doesn't actually look like I'm working on a very even surface. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Okay, I'm going to start here. Let's go. Okay, so we have saved the paint. The paint is moving really beautifully and it has cells coming up and forming in it. I'm going to bring this down here now and come over here. Did you hear that squeak in the background? It's glorious Jasmine doing some playing. It's raining here in Balan again today. I wish I could send this rain up to our northern New South Wales or New South Wales regional areas where it's normally budding with beautiful, it looks like 2 eyes and a smiley face and a nose. Yeah, anyway, sorry, in our northern New South Wales, or the whole New South Wales region's normally bursting with new harvests at this time of the year, and because of the drought, it's really, 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 really dry. And the farmers are taking it hard, and whilst there's a lot of fundraising going on, you know, there's complications behind that as well in regards to trying to get the funds to the farmers. The farmers are very humble, hard-working people and aren't used to accepting gifts, so it's a double-edged sword, and the gifts really are probably tokenistic in regards to what they need to keep things going. So keep them in your prayers and good thoughts. Oh, I'm onto my second cup, by the way. Ooh, I've just had some massive dolloping coming out, so I might just have to flick that off and that bit off there and really have a look at what's ready to come out of this cup. Okay, so there's some good stuff over here, so I'm going to just see how I go. Okay, yep, I can see that it's going to be all right. Here we go. How funny that I'm wanting to cover the canvas even though I know I'm going to tilt. Maybe that's a silly idea. Might just do a little bit of a different colour of this purple pull through here. And over there, and over there. And I've got so much paint that it's ridiculous. It's really looking actually quite gorgeous. This will be a fine looking painting. Okay, I think that's about it with the paint, and you know, there is some stuff left there, but it's also got a bit of lumping in it. But look at that, we've saved quite a bit of paint and it doesn't look too offensive, and it will look heaps better after we give it a tilt and stretch some of this patterning out. Shame I haven't got anything to catch it on, but oh well. I'm going to stretch this way just for a little bit because there's a bit of a lump that I want to see if I can remove. Now over this way, sorry you can't see it, but I will get it around to us. And I guess the moral to this story, well, I don't know why there has to be a moral to every story, but if there was a moral to this story, if we were talking about morals today, it would be, just because your paint in your cup looks like it's all dried up, check underneath your skin, because chances are there's really nice paint ready to be used, wanting to be saved, wanting to be turned into some kind of glorious creation. Let's see how this goes. I know that looks like a bit of a white lump here. It's actually silver and it will dry quite gorgeously. Well, I'll pop that down, and I've got a little bit of thinness where I've sprayed some water where the canvas is going to be exposed, but you know, I don't worry about things like that so much these days. I used to ages ago, but you know, it's all relative and it's actually really fine. Alright, do you reckon there's a torch around for me to give this a quick flick while you're under camera? Probably not. I'll pop you on pause and go and find one. I know you would believe it, but the torch was right next to me and I walked around the whole joint trying to look for it. Alright, let's just give this a quick flickering because we're not doing it to help cells. We're just doing it to get rid of air bubbles, and that should probably do. Someone take the torch off me. Get it away from me. Alright, good. I just wanted to show you this awesome piece we did about a week ago and how gloriously it dried. Do you remember I was crabbering on about the gold in it? Look at it. This has not got any varnish or any resin or anything on it at this stage. It's completely dry. That extra shine that you can see there is some silicone that needs to come off before I resin coat it. But how nice is that in the edging? I just thought I'd give you a bit of a peek to that. I think I kind of like it on that angle there. But the gold is super stunning, as is the depth that it offered. Kind of reminds me of a blue rose or something, but I do really, really, really love it. And of course the colours in real life are nothing like what the camera offers. I mean, this part here is the difference between this and this is extraordinary. This is much greenier and this is much bluier, and these golds are really sticking out, and it's quite a beautiful piece, and I do think I will resin coat it to really enhance it. And I think it was this piece that I mentioned, the gallery opportunity that came my way. Looks like it's going ahead, so I better step up my deliberate creating and stop my experimenting, don't you reckon? Alright, I hope you're all doing really, 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 really super well and loving life and having fun. Remember to say hello to me. Bye!